Guys, what you are witnessing right now is nothing short of, extraordinary. Across the United States and Canada, millions of consumers are canceling their subscriptions to Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN, and even Paramount Plus. And why? Because of Disney's controversial decision to suspend Jimmy Kimmel and his late night show.
Hey, so I just canceled my Hulu with Disney Plus Premium Bundle subscription. So many people are doing this today that their accounts management site crashed, and I actually had to call customer service. It took me about 10 minutes to actually get through everything and get it canceled. They do ask for quality assurance why I'm canceling, people are canceling, and I told them exactly why I'm canceling. So I strongly recommend that if you would like to stand up for free speech and let these huge media conglomerates know that they are not going to continue to receive our funds if they are going to capitulate to unconstitutional demands, we actually do have to cancel stuff. So canceled, done. Next. Oh, also, cancel Paramount. Yeah, Skydance. Bye-bye.
So I just canceled my Disney Plus subscription, my ESPN subscription, Paramount Plus, and Hulu. Let me know if there's any others that I'm missing so that I can go ahead and cancel those too. As a family of 5, we were planning on going on a Disney vacation at the end of the year, and those plans have now been canceled. We are going on a different type of vacation. I have seen so many videos on my For You page of so many people saying that they canceled. A lot of people also had vacations planned and they canceled those too. Between yesterday and today, millions of people in the US and Canada have already canceled. And the Disney website was so overwhelmed yesterday that every time I try to cancel, it kept crashing. Disney was not equipped for the influx of cancellations.
There is a growing boycott of Disney and Hulu after the companies caved to Donald Trump administration's demand that they cancel the comedian Jimmy Kimmel, which they did last night. As you may know, Trump's chairman of the FCC told ABC that if they did not take action against Kimmel, he would take away ABC's broadcast license, closing down the network nationwide, going after their local affiliates. Within hours, ABC caved because its affiliates were worried about other business deals they had before the FCC. That is Disney that caved. That is ABC that caved. That is Hulu that caved. Well, what's now happening is people are canceling their subscriptions to Disney Plus. They are canceling their subscriptions to Hulu. They are not going to Disney resorts. I know one woman that canceled an $8,000 vacation to Disney, and this is bad news for these guys. Here's Hulu. Here's Disney Plus. The woman specifically mentioned authoritarian regime, suppression of freedom of speech, Jimmy Kimmel. Here's Disney Plus again. And here is a second Hulu. People are hopping mad that these companies caved to Donald Trump's demands via his FCC chair. The whittling away of freedom of speech in America is a really big concern, and these companies may now be paying the ultimate price.
So people are canceling their Hulu and their Disney subscriptions for a reason. So we all know Jimmy Kimmel. Everybody loves Jimmy Kimmel. And you know he got a late night show. So on his late night show, he made a comment about Mega and Charlie Kirk's assassination. So basically what he said was, we hit some new lows over the weekend with the Mega gang trying to characterize a kid just to score political points. So just because of that comment, guess what Trump did? He called Brendan Carr, the chairman of the Federal Communications Commission. So basically he threatened ABC and Disney to get rid of Kimmel. And he literally told them, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Now, what behooves me is it necessarily wasn't the Charlie Kirk comment. It was more of he brought Mega's name into it. And Trump was not going to say anything until he brought Mega into it. So do as you please with that information.
Breaking news, hundreds of thousands of people are canceling their Disney Plus, their Hulu, and their ESPN subscriptions. What? Yes. So many to the point that the websites have been crashing, that people are having to call in and wait an exceptionally long time to cancel. And they are showing their displeasure with ABC, with Disney, firing or suspending rather Jimmy Kimmel, because Jimmy Kimmel is not liked by Donald Trump. Therefore, Donald Trump's Brendan Carr, FCC chairman, put pressure on ABC And also one of the ABC groups, Nexstar, is trying to do a merger with another company, and they need Brendan Carr's approval from the FCC. Therefore, they put pressure on Disney also and on ABC to get rid of him. And so guess what? We are speaking with our money. We're not going to give money to any company that is opposed to free speech, that kisses the ring and bends the knee to Trump. So I've canceled my subscriptions. I know hundreds of thousands of people are doing it now. We'll see in a month or so the exact numbers, but right now hundreds of thousands of people are doing it, such that the website is crashing and you're having to wait extensively long times on hold to cancel it. They will ask why you canceled, and I told them exactly why I canceled it. I don't approve of eliminating free speech. I don't approve of what they did with Jimmy Kimmel, and it's all wrong. They won't get my money. Are they going to get yours? Love you for my Democrats and my MAGAs, my crazies, and my cuckoos, my burned out light bulbs. If you canceled your subscription, let me know. If you're thinking about it, what can we do to talk you out of keeping it and cancel the heck out of it? There you have it.
This isn't just about one celebrity or one talk show host. It's about free speech, corporate accountability, and how ordinary people are choosing to fight back. The backlash has been so overwhelming that Disney's own websites reportedly crashed under the flood of cancellations. Customer service lines are jammed for hours as frustrated subscribers refuse to back down. What started as, a corporate move to sidestep political pressure has triggered something much bigger, a boycott movement fueled by frustration, anger, and a refusal to accept what many see as censorship. The optional impact alone has been staggering. Think about it. In just a matter of days, hundreds of thousands, and by, some accounts, millions of cancellations rolled in. People are, they're not only canceling Disney Plus and Hulu, but they are also scrapping their vacation plans to Disneyland and Disney World. This isn't just a glitch in Disney's system. It's a full-blown consumer revolt. Reports suggest Disney's stock has dropped significantly since the fallout began. Google data backs this up. Such as for cancel Disney Plus and cancel Hulu have reached a 12-month high. And behind the scenes, dissent is brewing within Disney and ABC itself, with staff reportedly furious over the decision to, suspend Kimmel in the first place. What is even more striking is Disney's reaction. After initially, bowing to external political pressure, the company is now scrambling to bring Jimmy Kimmel back. That reversal is telling. It shows just how powerful collective consumer action can be when people decide to speak with their wallets. Now, let's step back and talk about what this means in a bigger picture, because this moment is about so much more than Jimmy Kimmel himself. It's about the role of consumers in shaping the culture and future of media giants. For years, massive corporations like Disney have held the power to shape narratives, control platforms, and decide what voices are amplified or silenced. But this time, consumers are refusing to quietly accept those decisions. They are pulling subscriptions, canceling trips, and creating an economic wave that forces, even giants like Disney to pause and reconsider. And make no mistake, this isn't easy for Disney. When your platforms crash because too many people are leaving, when your stock tumbles in real time, and when your loyal fans suddenly walk away from your theme parks, you are dealing with something far more serious than bad press. This is a financial gut punch. What stands out is how consumers are not just canceling silently, they are telling Disney exactly why. During the cancellation process, when asked why they are leaving, people are writing, "I'm doing this to stand up for free speech." Others say, "I won't support a company that caves to political pressure and silences voices I want to hear." That is powerful, that is targeted, and that is why Disney is now scrambling. Even more interesting is where these former subscribers are heading. Some are, turning to PBS, saying they would rather support public broadcasting with direct donations. Others are sticking with Netflix, which many view as unaffiliated with the political controversy. What we are seeing is not just people leaving a service. They are, consciously directing their financial support to platforms they feel aligned with their values. And here's the irony. Disney tried to avoid political pressure by suspending Kimmel, but in doing so, they triggered a backlash so strong that they now face consumer pressure that hits their bottom line directly. That is why they are suddenly hoping to bring Kimmel back. Some commentators, they're already calling this a capitulation, a corporate U-turn forced by people power. But let's be clear, this movement goes beyond Kimmel. What we are really watching is the beginning of a broader conversation about free speech, corporate accountability, and the influence of consumer activism. Whether you agree with the boycott or not, you can't deny the scale of what's happening here. This is also a wake-up call to the media at large. For too long, companies assumed subscribers would grumble but stay. But this proves that in the streaming era, loyalty is fragile. People will walk away fast if they feel betrayed. And when they leave, they don't just cancel. They amplify their message online. They encourage others to do the same, and they create momentum that snowballs. Look at the pattern. First, cancellation spike, then websites crash, Netflix customer service drowns in calls. After that, stock prices dip. Finally, corporate leadership scrambles to contain the fallout. It's a textbook chain reaction, and it was all triggered by ordinary people clicking cancel subscription. So what does this teach us? That money talks louder than hashtags, that organized consumer action can reshape corporate decisions, and that free speech, whether it's defended or suppressed, remains one of the most powerful catalysts for public response. Disney now finds itself in a dilemma: restore Jimmy Kimmel and admit miscalculation, or double down and risk bleeding even more subscribers and park visitors. Either way, the damage has already been done, and the message has been sent loud and clear. And in the end, this isn't just about Disney. This is about a moment that every corporation, every CEO, and every politician should be watching, because what's unfolding is proof that consumers are no longer passive. They are active, vocal, and ready to wield financial pressure as a tool of protest. And whether we agree with them or not, you have to admit it's working. Guys, drop a comment below. Let me know. What are your thoughts? Also, remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, bye-bye.